Hi daddies! So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are doing, don't sue me, I started reading this book already, but whatever. I am doing a reading vlog for a very exciting series. If you've seen my wrap up and my TBR, you will know that I am reading Zodiac Academy by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. I don't know if that's how you say their name. I started this like 2 days ago. I am like 50% through of the first book. And you know what? It's interesting. I think there's just a lot to grasp on and is very intimidating because it's such a big series. I want to actually enjoy this series and not like freak out that I'm behind or whatnot. So I'll be doing like these videos in parts. So I will do like the first maybe like 1 or 2 books in one part and then like so on and so forth. So my plan is either to read the whole Solaria universe itself. So like all like 26, like the Dark Fae books or the Ruthless Boys books, the Dark Penitentiary books, like all the novellas, etc, etc. Or I was just gonna read like the 12 books of Zodiac Academy itself. If you guys don't know what this is about, it's about 2 girls named Tori and Darcy Vega. Basically, they live in Chicago, and all of a sudden they find out that they're actually heirs to a throne in Solaria because their parents died. So now it's being ruled by 4 Celestials. And they meet this guy and they said, hey, you have powers and you're Fae. Come to Zodiac. They follow him. They don't believe him. And then boom, here they are. They have powers. I don't know, it's a lot to grasp. I'm not going to tell you too much because I feel like you've heard of this series already, but it's very exciting to start it because it's a hype. So like, you know, when you read Throne of Glass for the first time, like everyone's so excited. This is what they feel about this book too. So we'll see what happens. I might have to like take like a book or 2 break in between because it's a lot. 12 books are a lot. I didn't do that for Throne of Glass, but still, it's a long series. So we'll see what happens, but I've been reading for a while now. I'm like listening to the audiobook as well. 4 hours and 12 minutes left. I'm on part 4. I'm listening to the dramatized version too. So I probably won't do every audio for this book or this series, but we'll see what happens because I think one book is like over 1,200 pages. And that is the biggest book I've ever read because the longest book I've ever read, I think, was Kingdom of Ash. Wish me luck. I'm gonna freaking need it. We're gonna do a little reading. I have the audiobooks. I'm gonna listen to it on my headphones. Alright, I found the page I'm on with the audiobook matching this. Whatever. I'm on page 228 out of 420. And I am on part 5 of the audiobook. So we're gonna read a little bit longer and kind of just go from there. I thought Professor Orion was like the good guy. I thought he wanted to help them, not like destroy them. That's what I'm getting at from this book. Obviously, none of these teachers in this, like, so far in this book, care if other students hurt each other. Which I just don't understand, because, like, I know it's not like every other high school, college, I don't know what they are. But, like, still, you know? I don't know. Okay, what I need to do is look up fan art for this book because I don't know anyone. Let's do book 1. Okay, this is apparently Caleb. I don't know. This is Seth. That's why I kind of vibed with him, like the longer hair, you know. Max, yep. And then Darius. That makes sense too. Alright, let's see. If this is Darius Acrux, if Tori ends up with him, I just feel like they are. Makes sense. I have no idea. If that's Professor Orion, then hot damn. Caleb? Not sure. See, people say, like, I'm gonna need a therapist for this book. So, like, oh, this is a woman who, I got the reading order from. Her name is Jamie. Her is at THTGRL reads. Yeah, that's her. Okay, we're gonna look at the girls. So apparently this is Darcy. This is Tori. Darcy has like that blue hair. Okay, here's another one of Tori. Here's another one of Tori. This is Professor Orion. Lance Orion. So Caleb's a vampire. Okay, anyways. I got some ideas of what they look like. It just helps when you can kind of picture what they look like in the book, but that's just me. If you don't want to do that, don't do that, but I like to do that. Sue me, bitches. Oh, Sophia. Oh god. That Professor Orion calls Darcy blue. Also, I don't like how they can just feed on anyone they want, the vampires in this book. Okay, daddies, we're at a different angle right now, but we are on my floor. My reading chair is over there. I thought we would just have a different angle today. Kind of want to sit on the floor. It's really fucking hot, and I'm not turning on my air because I don't think it's worth it because I feel like it's gonna drop back down to a cooler temp. I don't think it's worth it. I don't mind this lighting because I'm trying. Maybe I should turn to a little bit better lighting. Yeah, that semi works. I'm still reading Zodiac Academy. I'm on page 326 out of 420, so I'm almost done with it, which is very exciting because I'm excited to start the next one. And honestly, nothing has seriously interesting happened too much in this book right now. And I've heard the first book is like obviously like not the greatest. From Gold? What? Is anything gonna happen? Little Darius. Uh-oh. Okay. I may or may not understand why people call him Daddy Darius. I'm on chapter 19. I don't know if I want to finish this book tonight because I don't know how much audiobook I have left. I roughly have an hour and 25 minutes left, and I'm driving back to my hometown tomorrow. So I could finish this on the way down there and then start the second book on my way back the next day. I'm debating on what I want to do. Because like I'm in no rush because I started a month earlier than my friend Abby. But that's also because I was thinking about reading the whole series, like the whole Solaria universe. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm debating. I don't vibe with anyone but, and like the Celestial Heirs, I don't vibe with anyone but Darius. I just feel like Caleb's like, ooh, I'm better than you guys. And Seth, not so much. I also finished the first book of Zodiac Academy, and I didn't think it was bad. I just think it was a little awkward and all over the place, but I just feel like that's kind of normal for the first book. A lot of people say you gotta get through the first book and then you'll be fine for the rest of the series. So I started the second book, Ruthless Fae, I believe it's called, and I'm like, I just passed like the 2 chapters. The first one was like Caleb, I think, and the second one was Tori. So we will see with that. But it's not bad. I'm going to keep continuing and see what happens. I don't know. But this is the plan for tonight. Another thing about the first book of Zodiac Academy, Professor Darius, or not, Professor Darius, oh my god. Professor Lance Orion, excuse me. He's definitely going to fuck Darcy, right? I mean, he protected the twins during that whole debacle near the end of the book. And then Darius, I know he feels bad for doing that to Tori. I mean, Caleb feels bad. I just feel like they're going to change their ways because they said they don't want to be like their parents, but they're exactly being like their parents. JMO, it'd be really nice if you stop, or Maya, stop using your claws. I don't know. I just feel like something's going to happen. People say, like, I think the 4th and 5th book, like, is very, very, very slow. I just don't know, but it's worth it. I'm going to keep going, at least with the first 3, and see what happens. I love Professor Orion. He was suspicious at first, but he's doing well in my book. Hi, daddies. It's been a while since I updated you on my Zodiac reading journey. I started book 2, and I'm almost done with it. I've read this much. I'm about that much. I'm listening to the audiobook, so it goes a little faster than like physically reading it right now because I've been busy. You know what? I'm always busy. That's not an excuse anymore. Sometimes I just don't want to fucking read all the time. I am really the second, or I don't know if I said anything about the first book, but the first book is not that bad. I don't know. I can see how people like don't want to continue reading it after the first book, but in my opinion, it was just like a little bit all over the place. I mean, you're learning a lot of things. So it's not like you're just, you know, going with the flow. Like you're learning a lot about the twins and then like everyone who goes to Zodiac and their friends and what's the plot of the story, blah, blah, blah. You just kind of get like a good foundation and it's slowly rising up. Second book, in my opinion, way better than the first. There's actually like a plot to the story, I think. Honestly, I don't know. We learned about like all the different types of like bonds, which I think was really cool because I feel like something's gonna happen with that. And we are getting sweet, sweet, sweet revenge on the Celestial Heirs, which I love. I love that Darcy put Fleas in Seth's like coat or whatever because he's obviously a wolf order. So he gets Fleas, whatever. I thought it was very funny. That was very funny. And Darius's room. Also like the whole sword situation and the whole Darius and Orion situation, like how they're somewhat interconnected. I'm still a little confused on that, but I heard, like my friend Caitlin has read this story, and I heard like it gets explained later. But I really want to figure out what Darcy's and Tori's order is. I don't know when we figure that out because we clearly have not figured it out yet. I'm on page 401, so it has to be soon, right? But yeah, I'm continuing reading right now. Tori and Darcy are meeting like Daddy Acrux and Mommy Acrux, and they're just talking and they're like, oh, Roxanne and what are there more? Who? Roxana and Gwendolina. Honestly, I don't mind those names. I feel like they're gonna go by them later on in the story, but we don't know. Also, the whole situation with them pulling the Celestial Heirs, pulling those pranks on Darcy and Tori at the end of the first book, fucked up. Fucked up. Like, are you trying to get rid of them or are you trying to kill them? Because all they want is their money. I don't understand how many times they have to say, I don't want your throne. I'm just here for my money. And they're just like, nah, you're here to steal the throne. I get it, the rules where they're like, if you're here, if you pass Zodiac Academy, you have the, like, you have to have the throne, I believe it is. But I'm really liking this series so far. I have book 3 here too, and I'm definitely, this was a little bigger. I think the second book is like 500 and something pages, and this one is like 700. So she's a little bigger, but she's a good book, I feel like. Also, I love how floppy they are. This one is The Reckoning though. We are on Ruthless Fae. I need to take off the Target stickers, but this is what we're going with right now. Also, Target, I tried to get, so Target was having a buy one, get one books. Buy one, get one 50% off books. I was trying to get the first and second book of the series. So I knew they had the first one for sure, and then the second one I think I've seen before. They were all out of the first one. They only had the second and third, which I thought, what? So on Monday, I went to go buy the first one at Books A Million in my town, and I bought another book. Oh yeah, I bought the third book. You can't see it. Restitution of the Edge of Darkness series by Lee Rivers. I wanted to buy more, but I was like, those 2 books were $45. $45 for 2 books. Baffles me. I wanted to spend money on like small bookstores, but we don't have any of them here in my town. I would have to drive to a bigger city, which is fine. I'm doing that in September. But $45 for 2 books is wild to me. This is why I go to Target to buy my books or Amazon. But because I'm a broke bitch. I'm a broke bitch. If I could get more money, I would, but I can't. So yeah, I bought that. It's up there. You can't see it. But yeah, I'm almost done with the second book. I'm really enjoying it. It says I have 3 hours and 11 minutes on my audio. So we'll see about that. I also really, really, really want not Darius. Well, that too. Darcy and Orion to like do something to each other, because they clearly, Orion has some type of feelings toward her or bond or emotion towards her. She obviously likes him too. And I love how he's like, stop looking at me like that. And she's like, you're the one looking at me look at me like that, whatever. And I think he's stalking her or like protecting her from the nymphs. So I don't really know. But I really enjoyed it. So if you haven't read it, read it. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna get back to reading and I'll kind of let you know the vibes of this. Also, there was another tornado warning in my area today. I was at work. There was huge hails, like golf ball size. It was big. We had like multiple tornado warnings. There was like one on the outskirts of my city and then one in the middle. And I think there was another one. I don't know. It was wild. It was fine. We had a good time. We survived. Everything in my apartment is fine. Another city near me got hit pretty badly. Okay, daddies, don't mind this. I literally just woke up. I'm gonna give you a recap of what the last couple of days have been. I thought I had my allergies were bad. I think I have like a cold. I don't know. I was coughing nonstop this past like 4 or 5 days. So that's why I haven't been filming. Let's see. Feeling better today. I'm still reading Ruthless Fae in the Zodiac Academy, the second book, which I'm almost done with it. I'm like 80% through. I'm really actually enjoying it. I just have to push through this last couple of, like an hour, I think, of the audiobook. But that's what I planned for this morning. I do have my volleyball league tonight, so I will be doing that. But yeah, we're almost done with the second book. I really, really, really loved Lance Orion. I just hope that something more happens with him, you know? Okay, so I've read some in between since I last updated you. I know also Lance Orion and Darcy, are you kidding me? I am sold with those two. Oh my god, like those two definitely, I feel like they have to be like bonded somehow. Like we learned about those bonds, so I feel like, I don't know, they have to be like that. I can't find this page at all. I'm definitely almost done. So I think I've read this much. I think I have about this much left, roughly, maybe a little less. But there's more to this story than the first one for sure. The first one is definitely just getting to know all the characters and their parts of the world. But let me see real quick, okay? So that's roughly page 500. Roughly. Give me a second. Also, if you're wondering, for some reason, this audiobook, or even like the first one too, they're not like automatically updating on my Kindle at all. And if it does, it's like way behind. So I don't know what it is. So that's why I'm like trying to find it every single time I read, because obviously I don't read in the car. I listen to it. And then like if I'm walking or whatever, I'm not having my Kindle pulled out or my book. So that's why I'm like digging for where I am, if you're wondering that. Okay, on Goodreads, it says this book is only 475 pages, but this book is like 600. But yeah, I am page 501 roughly, and I think this book is great. I don't know why people say it's not that good. I get it. It is like not the best writing. By best writing, I mean it's not very in-depth. It's more like I said, or like other people say, it's more of a fun writing. It's not so serious like any of like Thrown a Glass or like Fourth Wing. This is very fun, like let go. You're having a great time. You're part of these college students. I don't know really what they are, but it is so fun. You get to hear all the drama. I love some drama. I did not say that. Cut that out. Okay. There's 607 pages in this book, okay? The first one had like 400 and something pages. This next book's a little bit thicker. And has 700 pages exactly. Okay. So clearly there's a difference in these. I don't know. I like to give people, also the words are not very big or small. It's perfect size. So I'm giving you guys a heads up on that one. but loving it. What is this reporter? This reporter that you see in this book, feral, wild. The way he just made up all these lies. I mean, it's funny. It is funny. But oh my god, he's just making their life so much worse. And I don't understand how many times they have to tell people, we don't want the throne, we want our money, our inheritance. So we have to pass the academy to get our inheritance. Obviously, I'm assuming that might change, but I don't know. This is a big series. I love the bickering in this. The bickering is so good. If I thought like Powerless and that series was good with bickering, this is phenomenal. That's not good. What? The nymphs. It has to be. The shadow. Oh no. Oh fuck. Let's go. Alright, I should not be laughing. This is serious. Yeah, Tori. Oh god, no, no, no. God damn, how many are there? Okay. No wonder why dragons are very, very powerful. Whoa. Okay, okay. This was definitely better than the first one. So much action, especially at the end. Wowza. Connections are forming. I love that. We're finding out more about the nymphs and everyone's powers. I just wish we found out Tori's and Darcy's order forms, because it has to be fucking cool, right? It has to be. I'm just so excited for the next one. So I have the next one downloaded. I have the audiobook downloaded. I have the paperback. I have everything ready to go. I'm gonna start that in a little bit. I feel like someone part of the Zodiac Academy is playing along with the nymphs. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I don't know, but that's what I feel like is happening. Oh my god, so good. So good. Highly recommend. I'm not gonna read the bonus chapter because I kind of just don't want to. I'll read it later on. Whatever. But okay. I'm gonna read the next one and I'm gonna devour it. Devour it. Oh, I'm so excited. I have been reading so much. I am on page 182. I started today on page like 60 something, and Oh my god. Okay, so many funny things just happened. The sex education class was the funniest thing ever. Like all the STDs of like the Fae world, so funny. So funny to me. Also, Darcy and Orion, the tension between them, like they just gotta do it already. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just don't understand. It is like the mwah. And also, Tori, give Darius a chance to redeem himself. Okay? He feels bad for what he did, yes, but give him a chance. You're giving Caleb a chance. Is it because you're his source? You're giving Caleb plenty of chances. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, also, they keep saying, oh, we're going to add this to your timetable. We're going to add this to your timetable, your schedule, blah, blah, blah. How many classes can they fucking fit in a day? They have so many. And there's no way that they can do all of them. If it's not this, do they just take that class off and then do another? I just don't understand. I'm just so confused about that part. I'm just so confused. I mean, but it's fine. I don't know. But I'm enjoying this book so much right now. So much. Yeah, page 182. So I've read like 120 pages today. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. The funny thing is, so on Kindle it says it's like 500 and something pages, and then on the paperback it says it's like 700 and something. This book is bigger than the book on Kindle. I think it's just because like the wording on the pages. Whatever. But amazing, immaculate, read it. That's all I gotta say. I don't know who doesn't like this book. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking read it. Okay, so I've been obviously listening to Zodiac Academy, The Reckoning. I got to a part where I'm just like, I had to stop and fucking say something. Caleb has no right to be jealous of Tori and whoever she hangs out with. Like, he's pissed. He's like, you're not playing our game. You're not answering me. And you're sneaking behind my back going on dates with my friends. A, it wasn't a date. And B, it's none of your fucking business. All you do is freaking bite her and chase her. I'm sorry, says she's your source, but you have no claim to her. No claim. So I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. You need to back the fuck off. I'm also about 50% through Zodiac part 3. I have 4 hours and 49 minutes left in this. Okay, whatever, it doesn't say. But yeah, I'm gonna read and edit and kind of go from there. I'm waiting for my neighbor to leave because I don't want them staring at me when I do this. Hey, daddies. So, last thing I left you was like I was 50% through The Reckoning. I actually finished The Reckoning. Not The Reckoning. Is it The Reckoning? Yes, The Reckoning. Oh my gosh. I'm literally stupid. Anyway. God damn it. What was I going to say? I finished it. I started Shadow Princesses, the 4th book, and I'm like, no, not 100, like 85 pages in. So what happened in The Reckoning, it was just very good. There was no, that was in the second one. How stupid am I? So things happened between people. We think more relationships are forming, but they're not because they keep going back and forth. I think that's what you get when you read like this high school, college drama, which, you know what? I love it. It's been taking me a week per book. Shadow Princesses, I'm trying to finish it at least by the 1st so I can read the next series. Not the next series. Oh my god. I'm so fucking... Okay. I'm still getting over my cough. So I can read the next 4 books next month, and then by July, I'll read the last 2, I believe, and go from there. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, I am not doing the whole Solari universe. I am just doing Zodiac Academy. Just doing that, because I don't have time. I don't have time for that shit. Yeah, I'm not listening to the audiobook for Shadow Princesses, but that will be a separate vlog for Shadow Princesses, Curse Fates, and I don't know what the next one's called after that. But yeah, that is my plan. I honestly love The Reckoning. I think I rated it 4 stars. I rated the second book 5 stars. But you know what? They were all very good. we figured out Tori's and Darcy's order form, which was something along those lines that I guessed. Not the exact thing, but something along that. I knew they were powerful. Very powerful. I'm still waiting for another connection to form. That's not happening though, which I don't understand why. I think some of the characters though should just be like kicked off. Like Kylie, don't care about. Marguerite, what? I don't understand. Also, if you ever listen to the dramatized version of Zodiac Academy, why does Geraldine's voice sound so weird? But then you look at fan art of her, she's like so pretty. You would expect her to be like so ugly. You know? I don't know. Or very fucking weird. It just baffles me. This is also a late night little recording, so I'm a little like sleep deprived, so that probably doesn't make sense. I don't fucking know what to tell you. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you guys in the next one. And I'm gonna read Cursed Fates and then record on that tomorrow. Because I'm not that far, so I can record on that. Go to bed. If you guys enjoyed, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up for me. That'd be fantastic. My little hitchhiker thumb. Focus. Focus. And then I will post the next reading vlog, hopefully within a week, maybe 10 days. Who knows? Deuces.